Prince Philip has become well known for his honest opinions and hilarious gaffes over the years. On one occasion he did not hide his feelings when he and Queen Elizabeth were on a visit to Australia. In 1977, the Queen and Philip headed to both New Zealand and Australia on a royal tour of the Commonwealth. Robert Hardman went into detail as to what allegedly happened during the state visit in his 2018 book Queen of the World. Hardman wrote of a time during the trip when the royal party attended the last day of the Centenary Test between Australia and England at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Prince Philip has been an ardent lover of cricket throughout his life. He first gave notice of his sporting prowess at Cheam prep school, and at Gordonstoun he captained the first XI At Windlesham Moor, Elizabeth and Philip's Surrey bolthole, the Duke set up stumps on the tennis lawns. On Sunday mornings he would prize the servants out of the pantry for practice sessions. Princess Elizabeth was also roped in and sometimes had to go leather hunting among the rhododendrons. In short, watching the crunch match in Melbourne would have been a great day out for such a sports fan as Philip, and something he seemed to want to watch until the end, only it was not to be. The only tension was when Australian government officials tried to move the Duke of Edinburgh on to his next engagement, just as the match was reaching an enthralling climax, said Hardman. The Duke was said to be apoplectic. This wasn't the only occasion when Prince Philip let his anger show during a royal tour. Royal author Kitty Kelley describes an alleged incident during the Queen and Prince Philip's tour of America in 1983. They had been invited to the States by the President and First Lady and were busy touring California in a limousine. As they arrived in San Francisco, they encountered a road delay. Kelley, in her 1997 book The Royals, told how the father of four supposedly strained with impatience when he was told of the wait. She wrote of the explosive incident. The Queen stared straight ahead. Seconds passed. Bristling with anger, Philip grabbed a magazine from the seat pocket, rolled it up, and smacked the driver across the back of his head. "More this effing car," he screamed, "and move it now." The Queen sat impassively and did not say a word as her husband whacked the agent like a horse. An hour later, after they had arrived at their hotel, she sent her embassy representative to the agent's room with an invitation to join the royal couple for a nightcap. The request, she later added, was refused. The Duke has also shown a touching side to his personality during his travels with his wife, however. According to reporter Gwen Robyns, who was part of the small press contingent accompanying the monarch on a 1953 world tour, Philip was truly marvellous for his wife. Philip was perfect for her, and she was blindingly in love with him, Kelley quotes Robyns as saying. Philip was smooth and easy, more sophisticated. He'd jolly the Queen into good humor and warm her up for the crowds. She's put on a grumpy face most of the time because she was overwhelmed, but he'd coax a smile out of her. The Duke of Edinburgh was also fiercely protective of her when her energy started flagging, Robyns recalled.